welcome to your career reading. We're going to tap into your past, present, and future energies when it comes to your professional life. We'll also get guidance from your spirit team on anything that you're trying to manifest, what you can do more of, any messages that they have for you today. So stick with me till the end, Leo. We've got lots coming in. And I want to say before we get into the cards that on my channel, I strongly champion this way of thinking that you make life happen, not that you wait for life to happen to you. So I'm going to keep giving you questions and some guidance throughout the reading in terms of what you can ask yourself, what you can ruminate on, what you can meditate on to get further clarity. Because I find that most people lack the clarity, and therefore manifestation is a little bit harder when you're not clear as to what is it that you truly want when it comes to your career and other areas of your life as well. So let's tap into your cards. Let's see what the universe has for you today. I'm going to start by pulling 3 cards, one for past, one for present, and the near future. I did see the Ace of Cups wanting to come out. All right. I do shuffle the cards before all my readings, but I like to shuffle a little bit on camera so that I can soak up some of your energy as well. So 1 card for the past, 1 for the present, and 1 for the future. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got this 5 of Swords. Okay, so Leo, let's see what's underneath. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. A lot of sword energy coming through after what looks like a difficult ending and having to release something from the past. Something that you were waiting to release. I think you've been contemplating a decision or a way forward, or something difficult happened when it comes to your career in the recent past, and I'm really sorry if that's your experience, or if some of you have been impacted by the recent tech layoffs. It is a pretty strange world that we live in right now, but some truth came out. You were able to move on from this difficult ending with the Ace of Swords and begin again. You picked yourself up, you got resilient about the situation, and you started again, and you received some news, or you were very clear in communicating your truth about work, what you want. Perhaps somebody that wronged you, you had a conversation with them, but there is still some inner conflict within you, and hopefully the rest of the cards will give us some more flavor on what this 5 of Swords is all about. But let's take a look at, in the recent past, you got the King of Swords. You're getting a lot of sword energies. Before we tap into the cards, so each tarot deck is made up of 4 suits, okay? Swords, Pentacles, Cups, and Wands. And swords are all about our cognition, how we think, our thoughts, sometimes being up in your head, right? That's how we say it. So it's all about the beliefs that you're trying to build and the beliefs that you're trying to manifest through your behavior as well. So that's the sword energy. Wands are all about your creativity and passion. Cups are about emotions, and Pentacles is your tactile energy, something that you can touch, feel, see, so like it could be money, your assets, physical assets, also your time, energy, resources that you put into different areas of your life. So that's more like Pentacle energy, very grounded energy. It's not like being up in your head like the Swords, or being in the fields with the with the Cup cards, or feeling very passionate about a new idea or a new beginning, which is the Wand energy. So let's go back to the cards and see the King of Swords that we saw in the recent past. So something you got super clear on. This is what I was getting with that Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, So after a difficult ending, and I don't mean ending as in, you moved away from a job. It could definitely resonate that way for some people, but you basically stood up for your truth. You were very strong about communicating your truth, or if you haven't actually communicated this to someone else, after a very long period of time, after closing a difficult chapter, you've learned how to be honest with your own self when it comes to work. What is working for you? What is not working for you? How do you want to be treated at work? How do you not want to be treated at work? Who do you want to work with? Who do you not want to work with? I think you get the flow, right, Leo? Wow, in the current energy, I see the Hierophant. Let's see, I was getting this feeling that it's all about your beliefs about work. This is a very deep reading, so it might resonate with some of you on a very 3D level. With some others, it might actually resonate at a deeper level, that you've perhaps been doing some inner work and really asking yourself the big questions on what is it that you truly want when it comes to your work life, and how do you want to think about work, how do you want to talk about your work. It's a little bit of that. And I think some of you, if you work in a spiritual field or a healing profession, I do see you ascending to a higher level of your craft. So you're picking up new skills, you're getting better at what you do. And then in the future, there's again that sword energy with the Eight of Swords. So there's definitely something that you're perhaps overthinking a little bit, because the Eight of Swords can also mean creating this anxiety and tension and a feeling like something's not working out when in fact your reality doesn't really reflect that. So we need to definitely clarify what's happening here. So let's start with the King of Swords in the recent past. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but for me as a tarot reader, I see the King of Swords as Aquarius energy. So maybe you've been working with an Aquarius, or you have a significant Aquarius placement in your own birth chart. Take it as it resonates. But if it's not about a specific person, it could just mean somebody with authority, somebody who's quite senior at the place that you work. Or if you're a business owner, this could be a co-founder, a co-partner, something like that. What about this King of Swords? So why is the King of Swords here in the recent past? Yeah, this person or this situation has kept you really anxious. Look at this card. It's a very interesting representation of the Nine of Swords. This is a Cosmic Tarot deck that I'm using. Let me see if we can focus a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so you see that this person has got all these daggers coming at him, right? So I think that this person, the King of Swords, really left you feeling as if, someone's coming at you with all these daggers, and someone's coming at you in a very hostile sort of way. And you've been trying to save yourself, or maybe you work in a place which is very competitive, where everybody's out to one-up you, and you're kind of tired of dealing with that energy of always having to see who's going to stab you in the back. And in this card, he actually has been stabbed from the back. So maybe this is about deception at work. Maybe somebody stabbed you in the back, or you think somebody stabbed you in the back. Because please remember, swords energy is all about our thoughts and about how we are processing our environment. Sometimes it might not even reflect what's actually happening in our environment. So something for you to be conscious of. I want to go a little bit deeper on that. Show me more, please, on the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords. The Ten of Cups. Wow. I'm also getting a specific message that for some of you, this is a family member that has kind of shaken up your life, and that's why it's also impacting work. Maybe you have a family business, and this is like a father figure or somebody quite senior that you work with, but they're part of your family. And that's why it's been really hard, because this deception feels so close to home is the phrase that I'm hearing. Give me one more. And the Six of Wands. But you know what, Leo, this is very strong Leo energy for me, and you've got the Five of Cups. So there is some disappointment. Something has happened in the past, but you were determined to come out of this victoriously. And that is what I saw with that Ace of Swords here, because the Ace of Swords is victory, but with a little bit of a compromise. So I feel after something ended, perhaps this relationship came to an end, this work partnership came to an end, perhaps this is the loss of a job and you feel somebody backstabbed you, but you did not see this coming. But you've done the work, Leo, and I'm really proud of you for doing that, because you're showing me here that even though this really hurt, and this was like a very big deception or a big disappointment, you were determined to come out of this stronger and more successful. And I do see that you did that, because you're moving into the Hierophant energy in the present energy. Let's see, why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Justice, there you go. Prince of Swords, so which is the Knight of Swords. Justice coming in very quick. If you haven't seen Justice already, well, it's coming in really quick, and it's got to do with something about work. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. And this stepping up of your energy, like leveling up and not letting yourself get defeated by the past, has actually helped you correct the karmic scales here when it comes to your work. So either this could be a legal matter and the outcome went in your favor. That's one message that I'm getting. For some others, I feel the truth of a matter came out really quickly with this Knight of Swords. And now, you know how this ray of light is shining upon these 8 pentacles? Now that has actually unlocked a lot more abundance for you. And you know, for a lot of you, this might not even be happening in the 3D world. This is all in your head, that you have been able to look at a situation from a different perspective, and suddenly you feel like karma has been balanced here. And you're now very focused again on your work and working hard. and basically rising in your profession. This could be climbing up the career ladder or moving to a bigger role, moving to a bigger organization. Or if you're a business owner, this is about thinking of an idea that can help your business expand a lot more. Let's talk about this. Actually, I'm getting guided to go a little bit more on this justice. Why was the justice card here? Okay, Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands again, and the World card. Yeah, and you've got the King of Wands, which is very, very Leo kind of energy. So basically what I'm seeing, Leo, is that something about maybe somebody owed you some money and they weren't paying up, or some company owed you money or a bonus, or they had promised you something and they were holding back, and that led to a lot of conflict in the situation. But you're closing out that chapter, and I think you've been victorious. I'm not sure if you actually got the money or not, but I feel, going back to the message that I was giving you earlier, you've had a reconfiguration or a re-navigation of how you think about the situation, and that has helped you focus once again on just working hard, doing what you have to do, right? So let's see. Oh, the Devil. I wanted to just put that deck away, but the Devil wanted to show itself. So it could be something toxic. You'll be dealing with a Capricorn, because it came right next to this Eight of Swords. So let's see, what is this Eight of Swords about? The Four of Wands, it's about your stability. Four of Pentacles, which we just saw, and the Ten of Swords, and you've got the Magician again. But not again, sorry, I don't know why I said that. I don't think we saw the Magician before. So interesting. So you're up in your head about your stability, your home. Some of you, going back to that family matter, it could be some inheritance or some ancestral property that there was some conflict around. In the near future, I see you again overthinking, like being a little bit anxious about your home, your stability. Maybe whatever has happened here has made you think about the city where you live, the house that you live in. Maybe you need to downsize, or maybe you've had to relocate, or you have the opportunity to relocate, and you're up in your head about that a lot in the near future. Just take the message as it resonates, because it is a general reading, so it's hard. So it's not realistic that all messages will resonate with everyone. Of course, there will be viewers who will feel like I'm speaking specifically about their situation, and obviously then this is your reading. There is something that comes to an end in the near future. So I think somebody who was holding back, we saw this here, right? The Four of Pentacles. Somebody who was holding back some money or something that's owed to you, I see that waiting will come to an end. Let's get some more clarifiers on this, yeah? What is this? First, let's talk about this Four of Pentacles, because it showed up twice now, so I want to understand what is the message here. Show me the Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, which will come up to Five of Pentacles. 4 plus 1 is 5. One more. Yeah, you've been waiting for somebody to pay up, and that's your energy, Leo, showing up pretty strong in here. I think you received some communication about money that's owed to you, or an opportunity that you've been waiting on, and I think it comes through in a positive way for you, because the Sun is the most abundant, the happiest card of the tarot deck. So something you've been waiting on, perhaps this is a payout, a bonus, a commission, something like that you worked really hard for, and there was some conflict around it, or if this is some legal matter involving some family, real estate, and it's been really challenging and you felt like you almost lost it. I see that coming through for you with this Sun card here. Really, really nice. So what is Leo closing out with this Ten of Swords? Because, the World card is here as well. There is a cycle that you're closing out when it comes to your career, when it comes to money. What cycle is Leo closing out? The cycle of indecision, the cycle of, should I go left, should I go right? Should I do this, should I not do this? Should I speak up, should I hold back? You're closing out indecision. And what are you opening up? What are you opening up? You're opening up a stage of healing. You're opening up, yeah, there you go. You're becoming super strong. You're rising above all lies, deception, something that was unclear. And you're going to become very patient. I think the Temperance can also mean that, you learn to appreciate that things come in due course of time. So it could also mean that. And you're turning all of this slightly challenging situation into something positive, because the Temperance is all about alchemy, turning the negative into the positive, like turning water into wine is what some tarot readers call this card to be. So this is like making all of this conflicting situation into something really positive for yourself. Because I do see on and off a lot of overthinking, a lot of wanting to go in one direction, then changing course, then wanting to take steps in a different direction, then changing course. It's a little bit of that kind of reading for you today, Leo. Let's see what, the oracle messages. That's too many, but obviously this one wanted to show itself. I choose love no matter what. Wow, I think this is a very specific message for you guys, that it is a very difficult thing that you're trying to process or work through, but just choose love no matter what. Love for yourself, firstly, and then also be compassionate for everybody else that's involved in this situation. I'll take that, and I'm going to pull one more for you. That's a beautiful message. I love this deck. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. The universe is asking you to have more faith in this current situation and really align with the love of the universe. And you got a message of love as well. So there is something to do with, getting more in line or in touch with your emotions that will help you process this. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. You're gravitating towards peace. I think you've had moments of it, but you're getting to long-lasting peace very, very soon with this Temperance card. Let's see what your future self wants to say to you, Leo. What message can you give us? What does Leo need to see right now? Pleasure. Wow, that's amazing. This is such a beautiful card. You need to focus on loving the good things in life, getting back into what gave you joy and pleasure when it comes to work. Perhaps there are a lot of people involved in your situation, and you need to kind of zone out from everyone else and just go within and focus on what gives you pleasure, what gives you joy. So pray and meditate, Leo. So this is what I have for you, Leo. I think it was a very deep reading. I think you're being questioned to examine a lot of your beliefs about work, examine a lot of your thinking around a past situation, or perhaps that situation is still underway in your life that has asked a lot of you. It has been very challenging. Some of you might have felt betrayed, or your trust has been broken in this situation, but your spirit team wants you to tap into prayer and meditation and use the power of love, use the power of compassion, and compassion firstly towards your own self. And I see you getting clear, coming out of this phase of not knowing which way to go to a phase of being supremely clear about what is it that you're manifesting and how you're going to claim that power and how you're going to take charge of your professional life. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Let me know how this reading resonated with you. Do leave me a comment in the comment section. Please hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.